What is minimum contacts? Minimum contacts is the constitutional threshold of connection a defendant must have with a forum state before that state's courts may exercise specific personal jurisdiction over the defendant. In simple terms, you can't be sued just anywhere. You can be sued where your deliberate activities create a fair link between you, the place, and the dispute. Historically, personal jurisdiction was territorial and formal. That shifted with International Shoe Co. v. Washington, 1945, which announced the modern standard: a defendant must have minimum contacts with the forum such that the suit does not offend traditional notions of fair play and substantial justice. Since then, the test has been refined by cases like Worldwide Volkswagen, foreseeability and purposeful conduct, Burger King, deliberate ongoing relationships, Calder, the effects test for intentional torts, Asahi and J. McIntyre, stream of commerce, Bristol-Myers Squibb, claim-specific link in mass actions, and Ford Motor Co. v. Montana, claims that relate to, not only arise from, forum contacts. Courts usually analyze minimum contacts in three coordinated steps: purposeful availment or direction. The defendant must purposefully reach into the forum by marketing, negotiating, contracting, shipping, servicing, or intentionally directing conduct at forum residents. The unilateral actions of others, a consumer carrying a product across state lines, are not enough. In intentional torts, Calder asks whether the defendant aimed conduct at the forum knowing harm would be felt there. Relatedness. The plaintiff's claim must arise out of or relate to the forum contacts. After Ford, this is not a rigid but-for test. If a company systematically serves the forum market with the same product line and the alleged defect matches that activity, relatedness can exist even if the particular item entered the state by a different path. Fair play and substantial justice. Even with contacts and relatedness, courts weigh reasonableness factors, the burden on the defendant, the forum state's interest, the plaintiff's interest in convenient and effective relief, the interstate judicial system's efficiency, and shared substantive policies. A few focal doctrines: foreseeability versus purposeful conduct. It's not enough that reaching the forum was conceivable, the defendant must have chosen to engage there. Worldwide Volkswagen rejected jurisdiction where the only link was a car's fortuitous arrival in the forum via a buyer's relocation. Contracts and ongoing relationships. A one-off mail-order sale might be thin, a multi-year franchise agreement with negotiation, payments to the forum and supervision, as in Burger King, often suffices. Stream of commerce. Mere awareness that a product could end up in the forum splits courts. Some require plus factors: designing for the forum, tailored marketing, channels for advice service, reading Asahi and McIntyre narrowly. Others view regular, anticipated flow into the forum market as enough. The Internet. Many courts apply the Zippo sliding scale. Passive websites, informational only, are weak evidence. Interactive, commercial sites that consummate transactions with forum residents show purposeful availment. Targeted ads, geofenced campaigns, and localized terms of service strengthen the case. Concrete examples help. If a Colorado gear maker buys ads targeting California hikers, sells and ships dozens of orders there, and a California buyer is injured using the gear on a local trail, the claim likely relates to those deliberate California contacts. By contrast, if a Texas resident resells a used item on a peer-to-peer platform and it later fails in Illinois, with the original manufacturer doing nothing to cultivate Illinois, minimum contacts are probably lacking. Curiosities. Consent can substitute for minimum contacts. Think forum selection clauses. A single act can be enough if deliberately directed at the forum. C. McGee. An out-of-state insurer purposefully maintained a policy with a forum resident. And remember the contrast with general jurisdiction, being at home, place of incorporation or principal place of business, allows any claim. Minimum contacts powers only claims tied to the forum-linked conduct. Bottom line. Minimum contacts ask whether the defendant's own intentional activities Make it fair and predictable to defend this particular suit in the forum. Show purposeful conduct, a claim-specific link, and overall fairness. And you've met the standard.
Arriba te dejo más videos para que sigas aprendiendo derecho. Recuerda dejarnos un like y suscribirte.